Takes a minute to get notified. Or we wait until our first person comes in before I start talking. While I do that, oh my god, it's gonna turn off so fast. Alright. We wait. Because I know a few people will be joining. On that note, I'm gonna check on my own side. Oh, it takes a minute. Yes, I'm live. It works. I'm watching my own stream on my own stream. Okay. Alright, cool. We wait. Because it takes a minute for the... It takes a minute for the thing to go public. Okay, let me just... There. I'm not that far behind. It's quite early actually, so it should be fine. Also, this is not water. This is glue. So, I might accidentally drink this. I'm not, but I might. But I'm not. I also told myself I'd go grab my laptop before this started. I did not grab my laptop. This is going down slowly. Okay. We check. It's still kind of loose. Maybe I should do this on camera. Oh my god, this is so much more easy. No, it's harder. It's fine. We wait, because I know one person was gonna join. I was going live like right now. This should be fine, hopefully. Why did I put that back on? I need this. Hello. Okay. We're getting back in the algorithm now. Now everything's starting. Hello. I feel like I recognize you before, but I don't think I've seen you ever. I'm gonna name you Albert, because I make nicknames for people I see on the internet. Hello. I'm waiting for a few more people to join. 2. Does this have any meanings? I'm gonna guess no. Well, it's nice to meet you. Unless that means 2 live streams and I'm completely lost my mind already. I keep forgetting I need this. No. I'm a faceless YouTuber. Faceless meaning I don't show my face. I check something quickly. Because I don't want to show my face on the internet. Plus, it's kind of none of your business how I look. And if that matters to you, then I think you should just scroll away. What do you mean by chubby? Hello, fantasy feline. I recognize your name, but I don't think I've ever actually seen you before. And I think I'm getting my names mixed up, so I'm gonna call you Fantasy. I give nicknames to my people on my channel. It's nice to meet you. I'm waiting for a few more people to join before I start talking because my voice is... I don't talk often enough for my voice to get used to talking. But I don't mind making small chat right now before I get like one more person to join. Something fell behind me. Are you tiny by chance? Fantasy, are you tiny by chance? I think. Oh, you are tiny. Yes. Yeah, I remember. No, I remember now. I remember now. Yeah, I'm waiting for. I will wait for Pove. That's her nickname that I've given her. What? Yeah. What I'm kind of doing right now is this tail is flimsy on my whale shark, so I'm gluing it stuck down so it stays still. I have had to do it twice now, so I'm just. That's alright, Pove. That is a-okay. I'm just doing my whale shark because I did it last time and forgot I had to do the other wing. There you go. That's okay. That's a-okay, Pove. I was waiting for you anyways. And it actually took like 5 minutes for me to get onto the thing. YouTube, I was gonna start late anyways because my thing wasn't working. Albert Joseph, I'm not gonna give you a nickname anymore because I don't really appreciate you anymore. Can I ask you to fucking leave my stream? Like, you're being all weird and creepy now. Oh my god, you're a park? This is some commitment to. Oh, a dog park. This is some commitment to be at my. to be at my stream. Thank you. Okay. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just getting the glue off my paintbrush because this paintbrush is literally like. Oh my god, this paintbrush has gone through so much already. Oh, don't you worry, Pove. Don't you worry. This is, I think, my 4th interaction with a really weird stranger on the internet. I was happy last time actually. I didn't get any weird interactions. So that was good. Oh. Can I ask if some of these words are spelling errors? Because I think I'm getting confused. I literally got back reporting channels of parent been harassing. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, don't you worry. I've got about, I think 4 channels blocked from my 4 channels blocked from my thing where I can't see the messages back from them. Dude, I can report you for being a predator on the fucking internet. So like, if I were you, leave my fucking stream already. Also, if you're trying to get with me, be completely honest with you. If you're against the LGBTQ community, I'm not the right person. I'm fucking error race, meaning I don't like I'm like asexual, aromantic, meaning I don't like anything. Plus, I'm non-binary, so I'm not a gender of anything. So like, if you don't want anyone like that, leave my stream. I'm also a Therian, mental disability, have some sort of chronic illness that is undiagnosed. I'm insomniac, probably a bit of anxiety. I'm fucking weird. I think that fucking weird counts as well. So if I were you, leave. And that's all I've shared with the internet so far. I'm also a minor, by the way. You can get that's illegal in like basically every country except for a few Arab countries, which is a bit weird. So your choice, get arrested in your own country for predator things or leave my stream. Your pick. And if it sounds like I'm making this as like a funny thing, thank you, Pove. The way I handle things is by putting them into funny things. So if a hater, I got my first hate comment like a few months ago, and the way I fully made them back off was literally, I told them absolute nonsense. Now, is this child abuse? Harassment? Or hate speech? Now that's a real question, because I can report you 3 times if I actually really wanted to. And another one is I can go onto your channel. Other thing is I can go onto your channel and write a formal complaint, because I've done that 3 times, and I believe I've actually gotten 2 channels cancelled before because they're on live stream proof and they can't delete their messages, especially when they've already been screenshotted, like right now. Oh gee, I'm out of a different stream. There you go, locked. Hello, I'm gonna call you Heya, because I give nickname to people I see on my streams, because I can't remember streams names for the life of me. I'm gonna report him quickly. Go to the channel, go to the channel, go to the channel. Thank you, Tiny. If I'm currently being really quiet and not reading any messages, I'm currently reporting their channel like directly and writing the complaint thing. So if I don't see your messages, I will read them back. What does repulsive mean? I don't know. I'm gonna need to Google something. Wrong thing. Repulsive meaning. Something causing strong. Okay, never mind. That's not it. I think it's a privacy issue, not gonna lie to you. Yes. Maybe, I don't know. Continue. Oh my god, YouTube, let me. Just let me. Oh my god. I'm seeing so many messages on my thing. I need to go back to my stream. I don't care. YouTube has so many stupid regulations that me just report someone. Right. What's the easiest way to report? I am going to lose my mind. Something. I was live streaming, and this user wanted to see my face, was very aggressive and persistent, not seeing my face, and got mad Creepy. Creepy. My user. I don't know my user. Display name. Junie star. And it was a live stream that happened with 8 July 2026. Report. Thank you. Alright, now I go back to my. Okay. Right. I'm gonna look back at every. Okay. Great question. I'm reading back every single message now. I've got so many. Why have all the days start to do with the creeps on the internet? Don't you worry. There are so many, and so many have been reported already. Heya, I'm from the UK. It's a-okay. Hello, Dragon's Bane. I don't think I've actually met you before. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I don't remember. I maybe remember, I maybe don't remember. I will call you Bane because that seems what Pove calls you, Bane. Jackson, no idea who you are, but you know Jackson. I think food tastes like food. I also believe food tastes like food. It's very nice. Great, you guys are talking to yourselves, and I don't have to entertain everyone. That's amazing. So, oh my god, this is so. I think I'm far away on my stream. I'm okay. I was wondering how far I was, but I thought the stream was like 10 minutes late. Oh, you were? Oh my god, you were. I have the memory of like the myth of a goldfish. Goldfish have a memory of 4 months, but the song is like a few months, like a few minutes. That's literally me. I'm so sorry. Okay, stream time. Pove, I have watched the video of the person you gave me about the oh my god, I watched this like 3 hours ago and I can't even remember. Of the comic thing. The webcomic. I watched the person you said because it was the first thing that popped up on Google. And the caster off, I believe it's called. I haven't read it yet because like I haven't had time, but I looked it up and I actually like did a little like quick one. Quick interrupt was saying, Bane, the person you have a crush on. Yes, Aero Race, but it actually some people in Aero Race communities have different specifications of how they do things. So I'm speaking of myself here, but I know another example. My friend is Aero Race like me, but they wouldn't mind a like situationship or a a platonic relationship. So it's all respecting their boundaries, if that makes sense. Mine is I don't want anything. Like, I'm happy being a crazy cat lady. Yes, thank you so much, Poe, for making this extremely awkward now. Yeah. I don't mind talking to a lot of people. Like, I can have multiple conversations at the same time, which is unfortunate for many people, but it's very fortunate for me. My teachers don't like me very much for it. However, they don't hear often enough to hear me, so that's okay. I'm not sick. Maybe I am sick. A bit sick. A very, very little bit sick. My voice is just my voice. Just so annoying. I love cats. My stereotypes are cats species. A few cat species I have. Oh my god, my bed's like making noises, scaring me out. But I actually have a few cats up here. I think I've got more cats actually. I do have more cats. So as a kid, I would play with my Barbies, and my Barbies would be animal rescuers. So my parents would just buy me a bunch of animal things to put in my Barbie house. And I still And I still have them to this day. Cat 1. They're all these Barbie cats. And this is a cat I got for my birthday. I have more cats. Bane, I like you too. I love sharks. I think if I could... I have so many shark things in my room. Like, prime example. I got my hammerhead. I have my whale shark. The one that's still wet. I'm currently propped on a hang on. It's backwards. I'm sure you can move backwards. It'll be fine. I'm currently like I bet you there's actually I've also got I've got 3 IKEA sharks as well, so it's a dead giveaway. And I have another one about sharks as well. But I'm giving that one away to a kid who also likes sharks. Yeah, we might be here for hours, not gonna lie to you. Yeah, sharks? Yeah, what do you want to know? What do you want to talk about with sharks? Sharks, nature, dragon puppets, Bane, we can talk for hours if we wanted to. Everything you've listed here? Hi, me. Yeah, I love cats. I have 2 dogs, but so I'm a bit of a both person, but if I were to have animals, a pet, I would have a cat. I'm trying to see behind me. Yeah. Cats are adorbs. I don't know why I'm saying adorbs. I can't bend that far back. My bad. I'm not a bit flexible anymore. Okay. Ooh. That's amazing. One of the dogs we foster, both our dogs are foster fails, meaning they're meant to be fostered. We adopted them anyways. And it said one of our dogs were one of the dogs we fostered was very good with cats. Unfortunately, the dog we got first hates cats. So he's learnt from her, and they both don't like cats. However, I'm a cat magnet in my community. Every cat on the street literally attracts me, and I somehow come across so many cats. Yeah, we had 2 fosters because we had 2 fosters. One was, oh my god, one was like ages ago, like I think like 6 years maybe. And we fostered her as like when she was we met her, and then yeah, they all have bad backstories as well. I would tell you, but I don't want to make anyone like cry. Okay, bye Bane, have a lovely day. Have a lovely day, night, anything. Goodbye. Let me get back into my brain. Yes, you foster kittens. Oh my god, the cuteness. I would struggle so much giving the kittens up to adoption, because I don't think I could keep all the kittens, which is so unfortunate. I would want to keep all the kittens so bad. Yeah. And then my other dog I got back. I changed topics so quickly. And my other dog I got back was oh my god, 4 years ago now, I think. And we adopted him from a rescue as well. Yeah, it's really difficult. That's why we said we're not going to adopt any or foster any more dogs, because we absolutely won't get them back. But my dad said once, like, he gets all of us out of his house, and they move away, he's gonna adopt like a really old dog and take care of it. It's very adorable. Oh my god. I think I'd have like a photo wall gallery of every single cat. To the point where I think it'd be like a what's it called? Oh my god. Obsession? That's not the right word. Collection? No. Hobby? Magnum. Let's go with collection. I like that word better. I'd have like a full box of all the photos. But I couldn't, yeah. I volunteered at a vet to help take care of and just clean the boxes up and play with a few cats that were at the vet. And 2 of them were street cats that came in. So the first 2 days, this cat's been here for ages. His name was Romeo. And I was like, I want to take you home so bad. Because it attached to me so fast. It was like playing with me all the time. And I got like, and he wanted to be picked up. He was there to get, what's the male one called? Pasteurized? No. It's not spayed, it's the other one. Neutered, I think. You can correct me if I'm wrong, probably I'm really wrong. Neutered. And then he was going to be adopted. And I'm really sad. Because I wanted to take him home. He was so cute. Oh my god, oh my god, that's adorable. I'm like geeking of cuteness. I should like face on this stick and be like, oh my god. No, I'm mad. I have photos of all the cats at the vet as well. A lot of them were there to get things, but like the other one. So those 2 days, and then Romeo left, and the day Romeo left, another one came in called Birdie. And oh my god, that cat attached to me as well. I'm like, I want to take you home. Birdie was like a black cat with like white spots and orange. And oh my god, she was so tiny and I wanted to take her home. I was so upset when I had to leave her behind. She was there to get spayed, I remember. Yeah, we're geeking about cats and fostering. This is very fun. I checked. I will have to do another coat again. Yeah, I had to volunteer for school to get credit. So they made a deal with the vet that I wouldn't do anything. I could just volunteer. I do actually. Okay, I'll get off this because it's on my WhatsApp, my personal WhatsApp with my friends. I sent photos of of the cats I had out to my friends. They are on my phone, which I'm filming with. So, for me to like, my voice is going already. For me to like have it be understandable, and so I don't like accidentally like, you know, talk to my friends. Oh my god, my phone is so slow when it comes to WhatsApp. That's probably you, isn't it? Yeah, it is you. Hang on. Okay. No. No. This is annoying. Because it should be more photos. Chances are it's my main group chat as well. Oh Oh my god, there's so many things on this group chat as well. Oh my god. This is gonna be the death of me. Okay. We look. Oh my god, I'm such an. I didn't realize. Okay, I checked this one and then I should go back to that one because I believe I actually missed it. I wish I could Google. Okay, so they don't actually go back that far. That's amazing. No, this is amazing. I thought this goes back all the way. I should not be done this far. I should not be done this far. I should not be done this far. I do have photos, but I don't think, because one of them on my phone. They're on my phone, so. Oh god, it's not even showing on my main thing. I've gotten rid of the stream by accident. Okay, I don't. Okay, I don't have photos. Not that I can show you. Okay. I don't have photos I can show you at the moment. But I do have photos. I have photos and I can post them on my community page after the stream. Just because I think I'll dox my face by accident if I try and show them. I will have them and I will put them on my community post. Specifically Romeo's and Birdies. I thought I had them because I sent my friend them because they are on there, but I think on my iPad WhatsApp only goes back as far as when it got downloaded on WhatsApp from my iPad, which is really annoying. It's really annoying, yeah. Okay, so I can't right now, but I can. I can after the stream. Huh, I can go live. Let's see if I can go live on both. I'm not gonna try that. Actually, I'm gonna like lag up everything. Yeah, so I won't show photos until afterwards, like I do with like most things, because everything's on the phone except my artwork. Peeling glue is really, really cool. Okay. Also, Pove, I don't know if you heard me when I was saying this because I was like in the midst of talking to the guy to like leave my stream. I watched the person you said I should watch for the comic, the web comic thing. Yes. Hello. Yes, June? No, I'm June, yes. Pove? Yes, hello, Pove. Yeah, I watched the video of hers because it came up on my For You page somehow. Don't know how. I watched it all, and it was really cool actually. The one thing I have to like come into consideration is, the time would be the biggest issue I think, because speaking from a general point, when you go to universities, you have to put a set grade of what you might get in it. And you have to get that grade in many universities. It's extremely strict. So I think I would make them, but I'd have to go to the standard of they aren't going to be posted like every week. And if they are, might not be possible. Every month I can maybe like post a chapter of it. But I think, yeah, I'd have to plan it out. But I have my plan for the story that I will probably turn into a webcomic in the future. It said to start off like with one shot webcomics, and that's a good idea. I will do that. Ones that like have like maybe like 4 chapters in them or something, maybe even 1 chapter to get me going. But it would just be me either having either to post on YouTube and then do webcomic. So it'd have to be a trade-off one every other month. Of course, posting on YouTube is way easier than doing it on the other way, but like, oh my god, there's gonna be so much. Oh my god, we're gonna be here for hours if I talk like it. Okay, the story might be a bit different to what I told you because I can't tell everything directly. Creative projects, fun times. Yes, I am making a comic thanks to both. I was gonna write a story, but I think making it a comic will be a bit easier for me, in sense of me getting to use my art and stuff. Oh my god. So basically, what I remember telling Pove. Actually, I'm just gonna go back blabber on now. Character-wise, I can tell my character thing again. So, okay, so I have this. It's called aphantasia and lucid dreaming mixed together. I'll just rant actually. I can rant, and you can ask questions while me ranting, and then I can answer those questions and then go back to ranting. Best multitasker in the world, except I can't do schoolwork, which sucks because it's kind of important. So I have aphantasia, the good side of it, where it's like your brain does weird things. Your brain, like the brain's on at night, and lucid dreaming, which is I can dream, I can control my dreams. So basically, when I sleep, it's like the way my character lore works out for it is basically like it doesn't actually happen, but it does happen. Like you'll understand what I mean. When I fall asleep, me as a person, I wake up in a field, and it's basically a field where I can be me without judgment or stares, and like it has everything I love, right? But then there's this, so it's like a circle dome basically, and it's a world that I love personally, and like with weather, and like it's also where if it rains I don't get sick, so that's the best part. Best part. But the thing is, it has a really big tree in the center, and this tree has branches to different portals. So the tree in the center, so that the tree, maybe it's best, I can't do this either. The tree, and then there's a portal inside the tree. The portal inside the tree, so the balance between me and the real world, where I have to go when I have to wake up. And then there's like a little cottage, like a cottagecore cottage off to the side, and like me having like a bunch of animals, friends and stuff where I can talk to them, because talking to animals is really cool. But on the tree there are different branches of the different worlds that I have characters to. So some characters are characters from different movies, game shows, not game shows, movies, games, shows, anything like that. And another one is characters I've changed that are characters that are real that I've changed to based on how I like them, and me adding more lore and more powers to them, and made characters I've just completely made up. So, and there's the main branches like that. Of course, those are the 3 main branches, and I believe there's one more branch, and that's my storytelling one, which is the book world ones that belong to my books or comics, basically. Those are the branches, and on those branches you got tiny branches that lead off to the other worlds. So, okay, the ones I can give example for is, yeah, I can meet them or be them. These are like, to me, the characters I make are who I am. In like 3 of some of the branches. Yeah, so I can't do it now because I'm talking. I'm talking, but when I close my eyes, I can become the characters. So I can give you 2 examples. Like I think last night I dreamed about like a fight scene with Jack Frost. I've changed their character the way I like them, and I can become that character, and another character is one I've completely made up that doesn't belong on my branch, that doesn't belong on the Storytell branch, but my own C branch, is a ghost and has the abilities to like break and create worlds with another character that I've taken apart from and rebuilded them. And I can create full fight scenes and descript the things and everything. Like, it's like a movie set, right? So like I can like a movie scene or like a scene from a show or just like anything, and you can see every little tiny detail and like the characters fighting, and like things go out of focus, blurry, and then like they come back into focus. It's really a lot. And so the characters I can become at night. However, when it's like a multiple characters in multiple areas, the character I will choose is the character I've put into the OCs. So me as myself. So you know my profile picture? That's me in the world with my mask and my tail and like those patchy sweater jumper thing, like those jacket things, and like a green shirt and black trousers or something, or brown trousers. That's me in that world. And that's also me in my OC, because it's an OC of mine, because in that world, I go by my preferred name, my preferred real world name. I go on Junie online because that's my Junie is a cool name and I like it. And that was actually my preferred name before I changed it, but I still like being called Junie anyways. And basically, I'm going on so many different runs here. That's the character I will be when I'm in multiple scenarios. And if I'm not the character, then it won't be in first person. It'll be in a third person where it'll be like just me in like a spectator kind of mode, just looking around at everything, or just me as in like in the movies, how you're not a character, you're like that. That's sometimes how it is. Other times it's not. Other times I am actually the character. That happens with everything but the book and comic characters, unless I use the natural character I've made. So the OC characters I have are characters I can absolutely become because I have personally played them. So I personally have played them in like Minecraft, D&D, Roblox, Hogwarts Legacy is another one. I think that's all of them right now, from what I can remember. Roblox is a wide thing. Yeah, so that's basically what that is. So these are the branches on the tree. So when you go into the world, you come into a like portal room or a map room basically of each thing, and then like it'll go from there basically. So by there being so from each branch you can press, when you go into a branch, that branch will take you to a portal room, and each portal room will have the different worlds. And then the taller it is, it will have more characters. Yes. So this is why I don't sleep. That's why I don't sleep. Basically, I will always go into a dream world unless I'm extremely tired. If I'm stressed, God save that world. Yay! Wait. So yeah, basically I don't sleep when I dream. So I suffer for that consequences. So when I'm extremely tired and I actually have to knock out, stressed, because that world won't open up if I'm stressed. It sometimes will if it's like bad stress and I need to escape, but sometimes by going in I might have a panic attack. So I do refrain from it. I do refrain from doing that. Panic or anxiety, something like that. I don't know. It's a type of attack. There is another one, but I can't remember it because it's not happened to me in a long, long time. And it's something next forever. Okay. Focus. the movie one. So let me like clear things up as well. So OC ones I've completely made up, not based on any characters. Characters that do exist in some way or form in the real world that I've changed. So like Jack Frost, Loki, Newt Scamander / Hiccup Haddock. Toph, Beifong, Shuri from Black Panther, Snape and McGonagall, Eraserhead. I'm listing them all now. YouTubers, Gemini and Tubbo. Oh, and Luna from It's Funny Crew. I've said Jack Frost. Tokoyami from Mikage. Hard to say his name. And then, yeah. Those are characters I've taken from the worlds. And there are others, I believe, but that aren't my main ones. It's okay, it's okay. Yes. So, like, I physically know I'm dreaming, and I physically know it's not real, but I put that out of my headset and I can go into it. So then I don't physically know. But it's also just like, if I'm listening to music specifically, it helps me even more to go into the headspace. I feel like I'm in like the Avatar world, and it's like you go into spirit world or something. I feel like I've done a reference that isn't the reference I had. I think there's so many different types of spirit worlds. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. So I know I'm living in a different real world. So like if I wanted to right now, I can imagine a cityscape, everything around it. And so like it's really easy to play with toys, right? So I can imagine them in different ways, forming clans, groups and stuff like that. So that's why I'm actually really good at role playing in games, because I can become the character in the game. So Warrior Cats Unlimited Edition, for example, when I had chat, to be completely clear with you, I don't play anymore because I don't have chat, so it's even harder to play with people. But when playing games like roleplay, especially animal games, I can go into that headspace so easily. And that's why I'm pretty sure every single character I have has some type of animal identity, animal hybrid, anthros, fully animal, anything like that. All my characters have something to do with it, because it feels more connected that way with my stereotypes and stuff. So like, I think that's what makes me a bit different, is I don't have physical things to do with my physical or mental like shifts, if that makes sense. I have the shifts when I'm dreaming. I think I'm still Ethereal if that counts towards it. I have done it before in the past. In the past, when I didn't have this ability, or I believe I've always had the ability to do this, I believe, from what I can remember in my past. But I was more able to act like a kid, because like acting like a kid was like being like acting like an animal as a kid is like, oh, they were just playing. As I got older, I had to hide it, and I think it's like, I don't know if it's like the right word is manifest, but it's manifest into my dreams and into my fake worlds, where being a Therian is more accepting because it's me. The Therian, the world is me. I'm the creator of the world, and anything I like is accepting, and that's literally every community that's not offensive in any way. Because being gay is not offensive. Being an Therian, another poor, an anthro is not offensive. Being a furry is not offensive. Liking different things is not an offensive thing. So like, I think my thero shifts happen in a non-physical way, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but it might make sense. It might. Chances are it doesn't, but that doesn't make sense to me. And then my book characters are completely different, so this what makes it very hard for me to write books. I have the entire book / comic / like screenplay or something, I don't know what I'm doing with it anymore. I have the entire thing playing in my head 24/7 when I'm thinking about writing it. But I cannot write it for the life of me because I suck at writing. This is where the comic strip comes into play, because I could then draw it. However, I don't know how to draw scenes. The thing I've done is a very quick sketch of it, and then basic colors. And it's all over the place because my mind, I think what the comic thing is, I'm going completely off track, is I think it's just going to be a very messy comic strip, like a webcomic. So like it has arrows pointing to different boxes where you go, but it's a bit messy of different boxes, and that's how my scatterbrain works in a way. And I think I'd like to incorporate it somehow into what I write. So basically, I can play what I want to happen as a movie in my head and read it as a movie. So when I read books, and I read a full book, every time I read the book, the scenes come into play slowly. So if I go to read page 1, the scene is in my head. When I go into page, go into the next page, the scene carries on from that page. And when I'm watching a movie, and I actually like the movie, or like I just have watched like snippets of it, I can rewatch entire movies in my head. I can hear the song. I think this is completely normal as well. Like I think this is a bit more normal. I can watch entire movies in my head. So like I don't need to rewatch movies. I still rewatch movies because I love it. I just got these movie scenes playing in my head. So if I'm ever laughing about something, it's probably about a movie. I need to get in it. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, right? Yeah. I come up with so many good ideas and then I forget about them. I need to do what you're doing. I need to make a sketchbook of my comic things. Honestly, I can get my plan up if you want about the thing. I've not got any plot holes or anything for it done yet, so it's the basic plan. So yeah, the tree goes into portal rooms. Portal rooms go into the world. Some of the worlds I remember, in which I can get up on a Google Doc right now, which might be actually a bit more easier, not gonna lie. Because I am on the right account. Oh my god, I'm actually on the. Oh, that's amazing. Google Docs. I can tell you all the characters if I've written all the characters. I don't think I've actually written all the characters down. Book. I'll go into OC characters first. I saw a message come through that I can't read. Pope, I think I'm having so many different ways of understanding this. Can I ask if this is what I'm understanding correctly? For the lines can be dedicated to your sketchbook of your ideas. Do you mean like the lines I have in my head are things I draw in the... Oh, okay. I thought you meant like as in like my different lives. Never mind. Okay. I go back into my Google Doc. No, I'm not interested. Okay. All the characters. Okay, all the characters I have. Get ready, because there are so many. And all of these have to have character art that I have not made yet. However, they do have character ideas. Oh, this can be a long stream if I'm talking about them all. Okay, I can talk like about a bit of each of them, and then I can move on to my book. I can list you names, and the ones that you are interested in, or like just remember, I can talk about those ones specifically. Alright. I'm gonna say they're fandoms because I'm pretty sure I probably won't remember their names. I might. But I'm just gonna say the fandoms could be easier. Hogwarts Legacy, D&D character, Winged / Dragonfire, Elowen, Astella, Cole, Ruby, Raven, Darkwood, Gravity Falls, My Little Pony, Dragons, Tubbs, Kung Fu Panda, Diana, Junie, and Thiestrel. Junie, not me. That's a different character. Kerrigan, Jack, Farah, Newt, Jem, Luna, Toby, Sam. Me, I've changed my name though. Another one is, I think, Junie Thorne, which is another character. Lucy West. Thistle. Oh my god. To remember. Oh, how have I not remembered? Oh my god. To remember. Misfire. What's your name again? Okay, so like, main point is, I have a lot of characters. That's the main takeaway here. I have a lot of characters, and I can talk about them for ages if I had to. And we move on to books. What is this? Do not mind me. Oh yes, this is my poetry. I'm a poet. Fun fact, I write poetry, and they're not all very good. They're all sad poetry, because I only know how to write sad poetry. Sometimes. Book. I have so many things in my book. It's not funny. Alright. I have my... What are you? Oh my god, I had a plan as well before I started reading. Okay, I put you back away. Okay. I will answer a few things about the comic slash book slash webcomic slash something else. You can ask me any questions you like that I can answer. Because chances are they might change, chances are you might not remember them. Chances are I probably won't remember them and will probably change them anyways. So you may answer any question you like, and I will be happy to answer if I can about my book specifically. And then I can show you the comic strip I was working on. And then I have to do more art fight drawings because I'm putting them off so much. Because I actually got a like fake commission, like a non-commission thing. This person wanted a profile picture. I was like, hey, I'll just give someone pets for it. Oh, absolutely, I'll talk about that now. I don't care about the commission thing anymore. Okay, so I have about 1, 2, 3. I can't count for the life of me. 13. I have 13 main characters. The 13 characters are main, who you follow along in the storyline. However, I do have about... I have about 12 secondary characters, not including the main villains of the story, who I've not actually made yet. And then other characters. So the main villains and then characters you meet later on, I've not made yet. Or I've not made character names for them or anything like that yet. Mainly because they're villains and I don't really want them to do villains, but I have a feeling if this ever comes out, I have a feeling like if I made the character design really like, yeah, like, because I know how fandoms are with villains, because I'm also like that with villains. Like, I like the villains more than heroes sometimes, just saying. Sometimes the villains are way better than the heroes in some scenarios. But yeah. Next question. I can do the main plot point if you want. Maybe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm moving on to another lives. Sure, absolutely, I will do that now. I think yes, no, we're fine. Let me go back. Okay. Main plot point of the story. Why is my initial in that? Give me initial. Main plot point is it's a group of kids that are an experimented. Oh, someone's. Okay, I will wait for that question because that question's a bit longer. Main plot point is group of kids that are an experimental group. All get taken in different ages. The story originally had the idea of following kids with mental or physical disabilities, but I've realized I might add them as a different group later on that help people. Basically, the main plot point is they're a group of kids who've been experimented on, and the story follows that storyline. But you'll also get into lore about the characters who experiment them, like who are experimenting on the kids, and there are secondary and primary characters of that you also get to explore as well within that. And the main thing is they escape to realize the real world. So basically, they've been tricked out of their mind that the world is a negative place and that you shouldn't be out there. And that's what they experience because they're different, right? They're different from the real world. They're different from normal humans. So they run away back into, they live in the forest for a while. They go to a place and that's where they realize, oh, maybe the world isn't very that good. But this comes to realization, nature and people who do respect you, those small individuals are actually nice. And they're like torn between if the people were right or not. Main thing is a few days later, maybe weeks, they get into an argument in a group and they split off. One group finds a group of disability people who are living life in the forest away from society because they're like, oh, we don't really care, and they have people there who support them as well. And those people can be literally part of the LGBT community, Therians, anything like that, mental, physical disabilities, like anything like that, medical illnesses, chronic pain, anything, like literally anything, and supporters. And then the other group, I believe I made plans of they get further away from the place, but but I will not spoil it any further. They get further away from the place, I will say, but I will not spoil it. Alright, that's the main plot point, and the main storyline at the end will be like the main plot point of like the story and how it links into like the real world. Because I want it to have a message. The message is like, there are people that are completely different from the world and they see the world in completely different eyes, and sometimes that does mean they will live outcastedly, but it also means they can make a perfect world that includes the environment that supports it, that also gives them the lives they want and like can live a normal life a different way. And in society they have to hide themselves because they aren't wanted or like they aren't liked. But it's also clear in a few scenes that characters don't care who they are among them, but they do feel more comfortable in places like that. That's what that is. I will now be reading the questions on my thing. I'm really indecisive. Oh, thank you. I'm really indecisive. I really can't do more than one thing at the same time. So a lot of my streams are just rambles. After that. If you mean just like animations in general, like indie, I believe is what. You can correct me if I'm wrong because I don't know terms very well. I sometimes just correct my own terms. I think indie terms. Indie means like indie animations. Hang on. Oh, independent animation. Okay, I get you now. I actually might but animation takes a bit more time and effort. Like, it's like animation was what my channel was gonna be about, but I just couldn't get the gist of animating. So my channel was literally gonna be like those animators on like the Odds One Out or Jade Animations, where my character's in the corner and I talk about my life stories, or I do art with my character in the corner. But I just couldn't get the grasp of it, and was like, you know what, I might not. But it also was animation is my style, but the indie animation of like physical characters on the screen, it was not my style, but something I really wanted to learn, if that makes sense. My bed is moving. It's like creaking. Creeping me out. But I would want to do it in the future. In the future, I absolutely would love to do it. I would maybe do warrior cat things, because I used to watch so many of them as another kid, and looking back at them, they're all really bad, but that's a-okay. It's a-okay. Yeah, I watched a lot of them as a kid, and I was like, oh, I would really love to do that. And honestly, I would do indie animations of my comic strip, honestly, if I slowly learn how to do it, and then just slowly turn it into like an animation, like a film on YouTube. That would be my main end goal with what I'm doing with my project. But of course, I'm going to take it slow at a time. I can show you the comic strip I was working on. It has very basic paints, because I was working on it like an hour before the stream, because I was like, I couldn't sleep, obviously. Okay, my brightness is too bright. Lovely, love that a lot. Okay, everything's gonna be backwards in some way. No, it's not gonna be fine, but the writing's gonna be backwards. So the main, like, this is like how my storyboard was gonna go, with it going from like up. So like, I wanted them to feel included in what I do. I'm gonna put this in here. Not damaging it? Yeah, there you go. I am so sorry if this is like hard to see, but if I put it too close, my thing goes blue. Or just goes blurry in general, actually. Yeah, I think that's okay. Basically, this, I don't know, this part here, is a poster board that included in the world. And it's basically like, to stay clear and like, stay clear of the, oh my god, this is so hard. I've got shaky hands, so my art's not that like good with lines and stuff. So it's basically like a poster board of what they need to be careful of what you need to be careful of, and it moves on to the main scientist and his colleagues. This is so hard to do. Talking about how it's the greater good of society to keep them here. That's what he's making them do. So like, many of the scientists think they're doing good for the children. In reality, they're making it worse for them. And then it moves on to their ad in the middle, where it's like the ad of them being like, oh, call this number now. And I'm gonna put stars on it, because I don't want me to accidentally dox an actual person on the internet. And then it moves on to like their home base, the cells, the dead kids on here. You can't actually see it with my hand. So the red is the dead kids. A thing, and then to dispose is a thing. So it's a very kind of dark story. It's very much dark, not gonna lie. I'm realizing now, I'm like, yep, skip to live. There you go. Yeah. if I were to start commissions, I would have to price it lower than like the average, because I have natural shaky hands that can't be. I've tried, but I'm not gonna change anymore. So like, my hands are too shaky to do actual like things like that. So if I do start commissions, I do have to price it further down because the lines will be really shaky, and if I do, it will take me extra time and more pricey. So like, probably not the best to do, honestly. So yeah, and then I honestly just prefer a sketchier look. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with so the main thing with my comics are, because I watched the video, it's how you want to do it in your style, and my style is messy, painted, and it's just meant to look really cool in my way. So like, if I can get this done, I will put I'll put it as like a thing on my channel, be like, oh, this is like my little idea for my for comic strip I'm doing, and then you guys can tell me that on the thing, how it looks. But I think that would be the style I go for, a bit of a messy look that's still readable, don't get me wrong, still readable, but yeah. It's like a main idea I have, which I've written down, don't you worry, I've written down, it's also on here, it's on live, so it's fine. It would be, you would be shown the ID cards of the kids on the thing. So like, you would be turned to a page, and then it would have like each chapter before. So like, how do I put this? Chapter 1 is like introduced to the storyline and the past part. Like, that's just like maybe like 3 pages or something. It's a very short part of it. Then chapter 1 would start, where you go on to the kids who might have died, or like the past kids whose experiment went wrong, and the kid who was basically like the first experimented kid to live through the entire thing. And then you'd move on to you would then move on to their character things, because I believe in scientist things it would be like a clipboard, and then you'd get like a little zoomed in like little thing on the side where it's saying EX0 blah 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 blah, creature blah 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 blah, age / state blah 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 blah, and then it would have like descriptions, but the descriptions would be kind of wrong a bit. Maybe not, maybe they are, but I think each chapter I would introduce a different character, and I think I'd go into the past a bit, where the characters would you'd be like introduced to how they got there in the beginning, because I have that written down for many of the characters. It would be how the characters got into the world, or into that place, and I'll incorporate some of the secondary characters and some of the non-secondary characters. So like, you wouldn't actually know who the secondary characters are and who isn't, because their entry pages would be so similar. Their entry pages would be so similar to each other, so they'd all have the same thing, but you wouldn't actually know who the main characters are. So yeah, that's the main thing, but I don't think I'd do them a chapter each, because I'd be with so many different kids who I'd be doing it with. So yeah, that's the main plot point I have to go off right now for the the script, or for the webcomic. So that's the main goal I have for it, or just like the plan I would have to lead up to it, which would actually help me visualize it more, if that makes sense. Thank you. I hope it is intriguing to read. Just don't expect this to come out anytime soon, because I'm heavily a procrastinator, especially during the season of Art Fight. So this might not even come out this month because of Art Fight. Literally, it's like, my main priority right now is Art Fight, because like, and my diving, because I've got a dive coming on Saturday. funds. So yeah, that's what I would, that's what I'm focusing on. Art fight, and then that would be like a project I have along school. But when it gets down to like me studying, I do have my characters on there. I need to add more though. I have a few more characters I need to add up on there. And I've done, I think, I've posted 2 art fights so far. Well, I've done 3. I need to upload 1 more. And I've done 2 sketches that I need to color. And I believe I have 5 more to do. Because I'm like doing this thing where like, it's like Inktober basically, where you sketch something every single day. And that's what I'm doing an art fight every single day. Because technically I'm on school holiday, so like, it shouldn't be an issue in order to do art like that. But also like, when I'm going on planes and stuff, I can't sleep on planes. I can if I'm really tired, but I really can't. So it'll be more or less I draw on planes, or at least do the sketches. We're on the same team, guys. We're all mystery together. I am mystery, and I'm like, of course I'm mystery. I couldn't be any other team. Like, mystery sounds so much more cooler. No offense. I'm on mystery too, basically, if you can tell. Ooh. Yeah, we're on the same team, guys. We're on the same team. No way, we're on the same team. Jeez. It's fine. Next time we have an art fight, we can attack each other from different teams. Maybe. Let's hope we don't pick the same team each year. I do believe you can do friendly fires, but you don't get many points. And I think we need to win, guys. We need to win. I don't think we will win because there's so many people in comedy. There's so many people in comedy that I've known. But also like a fair amount of people in mystery, so that's good. Yeah, friendly. I know. Yeah, yes, friendly fire is very much allowed. I also think you can revenge attack your teammates. I don't remember if that was a thing or not. It might be a thing. Where if one of you guys get attacked, I can revenge the attack and defense. I don't know if that's how that works. It might be. I don't think it is. Really? Oh my god. I think I'm checking now. Actually, I'm gonna check now. I honestly think, in my eyes, I do know comedy is probably the most likely to win. Not that I'm saying they will win in any way, shape, or form. Oh my god. Someone's profile. Oh my god, we are losing. Hey, we're losing by 5%. If we can do a bit more work, guys, we can get there. I haven't got any more attacks as well. So like, I've got. Oh my god, I'm checking on the wrong things. Huh? I don't know why I have that. I've done 2 attacks and I've got 2. I've gotten other things back. It's going well. It's going well. We're okay. Hopefully it's okay. Yeah, I have so many art fight things to do. Plus like a mini commission that it's unofficial and I don't actually know if I'm getting like anything out of it because they said they would, but it's like it's not that big of a deal either. Because the art is like, it's really not the important part either, in the sense. I will absolutely be asking for something, but I have added that character on there. To check. I can show you the art fights I've actually done recently. Okay, so this is the one I'm currently working on. Oh my god. This is the currently working on one. It's the one I have to do, that I need to finish. Down, 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 down. This is one I finished, and I need to upload. And then I've done this one. And this one. I've submitted all of these for like the lowest amount of shading, because I have shading on them, but I don't think they count towards, I think they are minimal shading. However, I don't know if they are actually minimal shading, because the examples I have are like not like, they aren't profile, if that makes sense. Do you have any plans for your cosplays? I've not talked about this room. So I for the cosplay things, I've tried. So when we went to it, my mom was like, "Oh, you like those?" I'm like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah," and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll try and find you some." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah." I don't know if you could hear that. She was very supportive of like me going to them, but I don't know how she'd be about cosplaying to one of them. So for the cosplaying one, right now I'm gonna stick to very basic characters that will get like recognition from me at least. The one I'm most leaning towards is Gravity Fall characters, because they're easier to dress up as, in my opinion, and I'd actually wear the clothes they would have as a actual thing, so I can get away with it. In the future, when I get a bit older, my own money and like other things, and I get into a country where like cosplaying to an event is considered normal and like you can go to them, then I'll actually start like doing actual cosplaying. But like I'll be posting on my channel for I'll keep this channel, don't you worry. I'll be here for a while. If I do end up cosplaying, I'd have my friends help, I think, because my friend's a cosplayer. She dresses up all coquette, I think that's what it's called. Right, you're seeing me do this because my stream's late. My stream is late and I don't know what's wrong with it. It's a possibility that might come true. The first time I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be really, 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 really scuffed. But I think if I get into it, it'll get better and better and better. Oh, don't you worry, Pove. I've done that for, it's very normal for me. So like, if you do it, it's like completely fine because it's normal. For me, at least. So yeah, that's the main plan right now. The animatics and the cosplay. The cosplay, I will go with Gravity Falls, and it would either be, let me remember what I wrote down here, Wendy or Mabel, because I would absolutely wear Mabel's outfits. I just don't have my braces in anymore, so I don't really want to put braces in. Those are very traumatic. Wendy, I actually dress up in her style, and that's the style I want to adopt in the future. So yeah. I have Paisley, which is one of the characters I said I would dress up as a 300 special character I made. I do actually have goggles for her, but I need to fix the straps and change a few designs on it. I don't actually know if it'll actually last. Yeah. Those are the main things I'd use for my cosplaying. And then back to the art fight thing. I have to do so many. It's just more of I'm putting them on myself to get into them. It's like doing like a art a day, because I'm like, actually it'll be really fun to do it. Why are we pausing my stream? Oops, I paused it. Okay, I don't know. My thing's frozen? Not frozen? Let me put you back on. No, you stay off. Yeah, and I've got another sketch as well for another character. So I have one more sketch to color, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 more arts to do. One of them is a defense against an attack I did for them, an attack I did, and then I need to do another one for another attack. But right now I'm doing a commission thing, so right now it's gonna be on pause. No. Yes. Yes, you are important. No, you're not. Yes, you are. There you go. So yeah, that's the main thing right now. That is the main thing we're doing right now. Well, what I'm doing for art fight and all that sort of stuff. I can talk and art. Because talk and art is easy in some way or some shape or form. Okay. I don't mind being asked any more questions. If you have any questions at all, I can answer them. I'll just be multitasking. I'll be multitasking. Oh, and yes, I don't use a pen or anything when doing art. Everything is done with a very fun finger. That's basically my art. I see a message. I'm going to leave soon. Alright, that's alright. That's alright, Pove. I will be here when you come back. Most likely. The stream might go on to like 2 hours, maybe 2:30. Because technically I'm doing it earlier than normal. And I'm an insomniac like the rest of us. So that'll be okay. Yes, that's up. That'll be. I can't do this anymore because of a dive thing. Like, I'm gonna get so confused. But yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I see 6 people on here that aren't talking. It's fine. I know one of them's Tiny and one of them's you, if you're still here. And another one might be me. I'm not sure. But I promise I'm not scary. I really promise I'm not scary. I'm like, unless you're a creep on the internet, I'm really not that scary. And if you want to ask me what I'm doing, oh yeah, I can't talk about that. Oh, and to talk about the hand cramp, yeah, no, the hand cramp is bad, and it sucked when I fractured my wrist because I couldn't draw like once. But it's also I've been drawing for a very long time with my fingers, to the point of I have a pen. I have a pen somewhere. I have a pen, but it's not an Apple pen, if that makes sense. And it's dead. So I was like, I tried using the Apple pen. But I think just because I used a pen that was like very much scuffed and very much off the internet cheaply, it wouldn't work. It does not work very well in my opinion. because when I try and sketch, it doesn't work. So like I do this, like this, sorry, like this, or like this. It just moves it around instead of painting it. So I didn't actually. I used it for a while. I liked it, and then I was like, back to the hand cramps. And to go on to what Pose said actually about competitions. So when I get oh right, this one just didn't work very well for me personally. It didn't. I actually couldn't figure out how to work the thing either. I do. You know, on my channel, in my posts, my art fight thing is on there, and the name I have on there is my name. But I think on my channel, actually, let me get off my thing quickly. Yeah, so on my posts, I think like 8 days ago, I have the my art fight thing. Ooh. And my name is on here. It's literally just Junie Star. So basically my handle here, so Junie Star just with a star at the end. Which is basically what's like the thing. But I do have it on there. I need to update one of the dragons because the dragon I might use it. The dragon is an old dragon. Not a new dragon, an old dragon. That I put on there a while ago. Yeah, the profile I use now. My YouTube profile and the profile on there is the same. So it should be pretty easy. And if you were to have to search up, like if you want to search up a character, I think my most recognizable one will be Misfire. Yeah, mine's a cheap one off Amazon. All Apple pens look like this, but it's a cheap one off Amazon that doesn't know how to work. It doesn't know how to be a pen. I'm not gonna ask because I have worse names on different apps when I was a kid and I can't change them. Oh wait, never mind, license. Yeah, no, let's go. Let's go. Ah, okay. I'll wait for the actual app to come in. Okay. I'm gonna be a bit gawky about people here now. Okay. At the start of the week this week, we are. No, I am. I am. I am talking about my account for Artfight. Okay. Pove, can you talk when you get home so you don't accidentally walk into a light post? I mean, it'll be incredibly funny if you do. But not in a mean way. But I prefer if you don't walk into a light post when walking back from the dog park. Um, um, no, we are talking about art fight. The profile picture I have on YouTube is a similar art fight, and Junie Star is basically my name. To answer, it's okay because I'm a parental figure to a bunch of kids on the internet, anyways. No, I'm not. To my friend group, I'm the parental figure in my friend group, except I don't act like the parental figure. Prime example why you don't do it, Pove. Prime example right there. It's directly in the chat. Prime example why you don't walk while typing on the phone. We have a prime example on the chat. Prime example. Oh, fantasy feline. Oh no. Tiny. Oh my god. My Minecraft username, it was in the time where you couldn't change your name on Minecraft, and I've just never changed it since, and I'm scared to know if anything like is wrong with it. And my Roblox username, oh my god, don't get me started on my Roblox. The Roblox, my main Roblox account, is what like all my friends have for me, but like I really, it's such, I don't like telling people on Discord my Roblox name when I'm trading with them online. Because I'm like, no, please don't look at my name. Please don't look at my name. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I was getting so off topic. I will do that while drawing because I focus more when distracted. Alright, so with my channel, I get the right color up. The main idea, so with my channel, Pove asked if I would ever do a art competition or a great. Pove asked if I'd ever do a art competition, or we were talking about actually we were talking about the D&D. If I ever do, and I was like, I can do a D&D session with everyone on the internet. So they're like, oh, that could we actually I want to guess it has something to do with unicorns. Me and my friend's name is, we change any of our names on Minecraft. It's really funny, even though we know we can. I think we don't. It's really funny. And I followed so many people as a kid on Minecraft. Anyways, back to the thing. And it was about doing a D&D thing, because I have D&D characters and I have experience with being a DM, although I prefer not playing as a DM in the actual thing, because I stutter too much and I'd rather play a character based on how my brain works. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get off topic from what I was talking about with Pope, because I'm more than happy to talk about D&D. We started us as in the kids of the school started a ECA, an extracurricular activity after school, to play D&D. We got a teacher roped into it because her kid was into D&D as well. And I was like, yeah, no, yeah. And he was like, yeah, I could, like, we can run it as, like, a thing. So that's what they ended up doing. So we, me and a bunch of other kids started playing D&D. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep talking about D&D, and when you need to go, just tell me. And I can stop talking and remind you later. And yeah, so that's the think. Oh my god. That's how our D&D session came about, and that's how I play it now. But the another thing is, it's basically run by students as well. So no teacher really gets involved with it. They just sit there to supervise and stuff. It's really fun, I will say, but I really just wanted to play with people online that I didn't really know very well, if it made sense. So I think when I'm older, maybe I hope they have a D&D session at my university. But I also know you can play online with people. I've never actually done that before, and I think I'd have to do it with like a trusted group of people that I knew to some extent. But that's what I know about it the most. So yeah, that's the basic meaning of the D&D. D&D, I can go into what D&D means in a later stream if you want, because I can explain it fairly well, I believe. I think hopefully I can explain it fairly well later on when you have a bit more time, because the cat's a bit more boring than I am, not gonna lie. I will very much put the cats over me. So yeah, and then Yeah, you could. So wait, let me link you to back into what I was talking about with Pove in one stream before. It was an online interactive D&D session where I'm the DM host, and you guys are the players. Technically, not the players at the same time. Where I will give you a set a set stat points and set like a set thing, and I make a storyline, and you guys follow it on as I talk about it, and the decision is yours basically. Oh yeah, I do have from the kittens. So that's my plan for the session if I were to do one. However, I would like a bit more people, but I'm more than happy to run it with just like two of you, Tiny and Pove, and then whoever else joins along in the end of it, to the end of it. But yeah, that's the main idea I have for it. Where it would be like I put a poll on here and you all vote to decide what you get. If it's a small enough amount of people, I'll ask questions in the thing. Though yes, that of course it'd be for, yeah, it'd be so much fun. And I'd actually, if none of you are familiar with D&D, I would use a pre-made one where I add a bit of my own flair to it, and maybe one that I've done with my D&D group beforehand, or just ones I've seen on the internet, and mix them around a bit and do little things for it. I would have to keep in mind like everything's a bit slow for that as well. That would be the main idea that I have in the thing. So that's the main thing I do with D&D. And then I have characters for D&D. I've got two characters for D&D. One is Nyx, who is an ISMR winged folk, who can fly, who cannot fly. Although she can fly, it's just we don't know the flying mechanics for it. So my DM does just not do flying, which is understandable because like I wouldn't want to learn flying either. But I know that it's similar to walking speed for the if you were to use your flying ability. And the other thing is an art competition. I was planning on doing that for like a 1K thing, 1K art competition, because at 500 subs, I'm doing a dragon because of strict. I've told Pov this countless of times, of strict rules my family has, and I don't know how they'd react to them, and I want an easy way of transporting them to my my universities, if that makes sense, because I don't want them to get damaged or lost or anything like that. So it'd have to be my hand luggage. I don't want them to get squished, and one of the dragons are actually breaking a bit. So I'm actually gonna see if I can remove it from their base, fix their base, put more card behind it, and then fix the paint job. That's my main idea on how to fix it a bit, because I'm all for not wasting paper and stuff. So, and I like their design a lot of what I've done, so I think I'd keep them alive for a bit longer. That's the thing I would do. And then it would go on to the art competition. I think I'll do much later on, personally. I think I could host one as just like a little fun one with and I wouldn't do prizes. I think for my art competitions, I might do like one where I draw one of your characters as the prize. But honestly, I would just do one for the fun of it and see if anyone would like join. I know a few people would join. Like one or two people I know who would join. But I've joined a few art competitions and they're all like have these so many different rules and like they have like stages and I'm like, this is not really what I thought the art competition was gonna be about. And I'm currently in one and they haven't updated anything for it. And it was meant to be an art competition, and they didn't specify if it would be a craft competition, because I can't do craft competitions. I see your comment. Hello, Pove, are you back? I believe from your walk. I've been ranting about my thing. To the 4 people watching it, I know who one of them are. I know who they probably I know who the other one is. I promise you, I am not that scary. You are more than welcome to say hi. I know I have a few people on my channel who just watch my videos and then don't say anything. I do that as well, so I don't blame you actually. But let me go on to like a little bit of like off my rants a bit to talk about something. At the start of this week on Monday, I believe I checked my subscriber count and I was at 350. It is when I'm pretty sure on like edge of Sunday I checked and it was 350. We are at 376. I don't know how that's possible in that sense. I am very happy and very, very thankful. I find it hard to do emotions like that with like that, I will say. So like if I just say thank you or thankful, being very clear, I'm being so genuine because I struggle with that type of emotion so easily. So yeah, thank you. I'm very happy. I don't think I'll be doing a 400 special. I might make a clay thing, or I might draw. I might I don't know what I would do. I might actually do a D&D session. I'd have to plan it. Most likely I'd have to plan it. But yeah. Thank you. I'll go back to doing my art now and stop geeking with how much support I'm getting. Feel free to ask me anything you want while I draw. Ooh. Okay. This is good news. Yeah, so any of the things I talk about, if you're like, I wouldn't hold it against you if you don't want to join, but if for the D&D thing, I'd have to ask in advance who would be able to join, and maybe have to shift a few times around to fit everyone's time zones if they can join. But I also know it's summer break for everyone except for people in Australia and New Zealand. I'm so sorry. Because I know your break's different, I believe. I could be wrong, honestly. I could be wrong. But I do believe that it's different. I'd have to check my Aussie audience I know of. So yeah. Oh, don't you worry. I'm more than happy to do a beginner thing with it. So like, I'm more than happy for you to be like, Junie, I have not a clue what you're talking about. Please explain to them. Like, yes, okay, I can explain it to you. It just means D&D streams will be very long, and if needed to, it'd have to be like a part 2 kind of thing. That's like the main thing with D&D takeaway. Like, we haven't finished our campaign group yet. I did one shots with my campaign group, so I was like, I can't be asked to do an actual thing with them. So I'm not a DM either. Ah, I see. That does suck a lot. That does suck. I think homeschool kids should be allowed to go on summer break. Just saying. It's okay. It's okay. For the people who are on summer break, excluding Junie, um, I can work with people on the timetable because I prefer the people who were there the day. If I do split it up for the first stream to be there for the second one, so I can work with people with the streams as well. That'll be easy as well for me personally to change things around because I'm used to having to deal with people who aren't there for certain things, even though they said they become committed for it. So yeah, I can do things with it. I should have timed myself actually. I've not been timing myself. I need to make this all muddy as well. On the bright side. That is a bright side actually. That is a bright side, I suppose, to being homeschooled. Yes, you can. I'm drawing this scene for the comic strip thing. I should be doing my art fight. Be very clear, I should be doing it, but I'd rather do this. So I'm doing I'm doing a scene or like what I like a display thing of how I would do it. It's okay. A lazy dog is a pretty dog. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Unfortunately, Tiny, I'm not that flexible with my school. Oh yeah, my art. Sorry, no, my art. I'm currently working on a comic strip, like a thing of how I would put it in, and then I'd post it on my thing to say, hey, this is what I do. So yeah, I'm just practicing a little comic strip. Yeah, I'm practicing it. A webcomic of how I would design it. Because I know people design it differently. I've seen different versions of it, so this is what I try and do. That's what I'm currently doing right now. Yes. So yeah, I'm doing this. And then if you guys need to go soon, I'm more than happy to say goodbye. So yeah, for the D&D thing, I'm more than happy to just stop midway through it and explain it to people. If people who get annoyed with it don't want that to happen, they can just leave my streams, because in reality, I want this to be a learning experience for people. I can't read that from my phone. Oh, that's kind of scary. Yeah, I would be scared too. That's a good thing. You moved that way. Well, I hope the long way home is not like an hour. Is there not a way you can like cut through? I mean, in the UK we have like back alleyways and stuff, so like that's not that safe either. But yeah, I can also have a pre-stream where I like a much smaller stream where I talk about the how D&D works as well with people. Alright, thank you. I might not be as probably won't be live honestly because it's getting to 2 hours. I might stream for another 30 minutes depending on if anyone else joins or if it'll be just me and Pove talking. But yeah, I'm very happy I got to meet you. I'll try and join one of your lives if you ever go live. It's just I'm not extremely that flexible with my streams, and I do do streams very late at night because I'm an insomniac and I don't sleep. So that's how I do my streams normally. But I will try and join one of your streams, even if I can just for like a little bit. But I will try my hardest. It was very nice talking with you tiny. That's the right word. And I hope you have an amazing day. I think it is for you because you said you're picking up cats. I'm hoping you're picking up cats in the morning or in the afternoon kind of thing. So I hope you have a lovely day, night, noon, evening, morning, nighttime, midnight, sunrise, sunset. Anytime. I'm happy talking to you. Oh, it's afternoon. That's lovely. I think I'll always just say every single one I can remember because it'll be really, really funny. It's really funny in my opinion. Oh, it is. Time zones. Weird time zones. Time zones are so weird. Alright, a color. I wonder if you get. I swear to God, if I get. Okay. I don't know what just happened there. I thought I was about to kick out. Okay, so I don't know if that happened to anyone else, but it was on the loading screen, and I thought my stream might have ended. And I've been really upset if YouTube ended my live stream. Okay. If I get copy straight, I'll be quite mad. But I am singing, so that might be my fault. But I'm singing really bad, so if I do get copyright, I'll be quite impressed. I actually technically have 3 copyrights left. Hearing sounds is what we do. This is unmaintened work. There you go. That's detailed, not gonna lie with you. Detailed. We're gonna forget about that one in the back. We get brown. Get the brown, get the brown, get the brown. We go light brown. Because I think light brown looks cool. And I can do texturing with light brown. Yay! Light brown, light brown. Light up here. Dark down below. Because who doesn't love a bit of shading? Yay, shading. Okay, that's fun to know. I'm just talking to myself while doing art because I believe everyone has left. Which is fine. So I'll wait for people to come say hello to me. Or I'll just keep talking because talking is fun. I don't know why you're there. I can give you blue jeans, I suppose. Isn't. This should be in big bold letters. Actually, if I might say something. Oh, I got a message. Okay, that's a pinned comment. Yeah, that's a pinned comment now, so that's fine. You can be light red, just color you in. You are not that important in that sense. Different colored posters, different colored posters. Different colored posters, different colored posters, different colored posters. Speaking of technicalities, I don't know if this one actually should be drawn, not gonna lie with you. I think this one's fine. Be grayscaled, if that makes sense. I'm okay with those be stairs grayscaled. I actually need an opinion on this. I wait for someone to join to ask for an opinion. You can be scribble face because I don't think you're that important, not a lot. You're important to the world story, but you're not that important, as in the fun person. Okay. Background to this can be this color. I have questions. Why is my thing so late? Never mind, we're fine. Color, 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 color. Color, 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 color.
a little bit darker. And this can be an outline thing. Brown. Need a gray brown. This one might work. And lighter. This one works. However, I will have to make a new layer for you. I'm gonna go hurt. I will avoid hitting this. Avoidance unclear. Okay, I finished. This is fine. I finished it. I think that looks pretty good, not gonna lie. This style works for me. A bit colored, a bit not colored. That's the style I like, not gonna lie. I think that's the style I'll stick to as well. Final looks. You're about to watch the stream come on today as well. I'm not gonna move my phone closer because changing that could be extremely bad. So this is what I'm currently doing. Slash finish. I think I keep it kind of grayscaled, which would be quite nice. Quite nice. I do think I'm gonna end it now, just because no one's here to talk to, and I believe them getting home. I don't want them distracted or anything. But also, I need to get into my dream space and drink a bit of water because my throat's going. And yeah. So it was fun talking to everyone, even though I know they're not here right now because they said they'd be going somewhere. It was extremely fun talking with people, and I hope everyone had a good time. They're gonna come back to an empty stream, or a stream that's closed, unfortunately, but I think I'm gonna end it here. Bye. It takes a minute to load as well.